Welcome to the presentation of Gleeds God's solution for challenge number 3. Gleeds God's. Great on data.
Hello, we're Gleeds Gods. We're a team made up of Gleeds employees from different countries, commercial sectors and departments.
We chose challenge 3, a spoonful of UNSPSC's Make the Medicine Go Down as part of our challenge.
We started working on this challenge by creating a pseudocode. This would define what functions and paths we would need the app to contain in order to produce a working solution.
This is the welcome screen of the app. You'll see here a language selector kept in a little drop down. Below that, we have 3 links. One for viewing UNGM entries, one for editing requests, and the third one would be an admin-only link that would be for approving requests. So this is the work breakdown structure screen. We're divided into 5 work breakdown structure levels. Probably we'd have like 6 or 7 in a more complete version. On the lowest level elements, we'll be having edit buttons, which will take you over to the edit screen. At the top, there is a screen to take us back and a search entry screen, which will allow you to search for more specific entries if you know where they might be found.
To meet one of the brief's requirements, we decided to allow a request to be raised with the minimum viable information. We determined that the core fields are these shown in bold. Where possible, we have automatically generated default values to enhance the user experience and reduce errors. This data is held as a data cube in document lists, which allow for easy reporting.
In order to create the email functionality within our new app, we used Microsoft Power Automate. In order to do this, we created a flow within the system that was triggered every time a new line was added to the main data table. This flow then looked up a list of admins' email addresses in another table and automatically created an email which was sent to them, notifying them a new request had been made. This then allowed the admins to review this request, approve it or deny it, and this then triggered the next part of the process.
So this page will be available to admins only. It is for approval requests. So at the top we have a search bar which searches by title and description. So within the search bar we have the title and description displayed on each entry. To the side here is a form through which you will see the comments. You'll be able to add comments in there. And there is a drop down there which gives you a few options. So first is request completed and requests sent to materials team. So when you select those, you'll see a little tick basically. And then there's request rejected and request raised. So request raised is what it should come in with by default, and it has like a little question mark icon. And request rejected has a red X. So below that, we've got a back button which will take you back to the welcome screen, and save changes, which will save the changes you've made, and then reset the form.
There was a key function required in the app whereby admins can approve, modify or reject information. This maintains control of the quality of data being inputted through verification. Once an admin has reviewed the information, accepted, modified or denied the request, an email is sent to the originator detailing the status change.
So we got asked a couple of questions. How would you handle cases where a product or service is not a clear match? What we've done is created a hammock collector that allows the user to place comments in the data, but also to say, for example, if a hamster arrives and there isn't a code for hamster, there will be one for live animals, and they can attach it to that and make comments inside the code. So we'll show you that one. We then said, how does it reduce the amount of time it takes for the goods or service? Well, we're asking for initial data to start with to actually start the process, which will then create an email to send to the admin staff to then open up their page and actually acknowledge, yes, I'm going to create a number for that. And once approval is given, they will then get updated that. So it should speed up the process, and then they can edit that with more data that's not mandatory to create the code in the first place. So question 3 was, what would we do if we had more development time? We would add more languages. What we would like to do is to add a language that would change all of the buttons to whatever language the user choose, but also allow them to be able to select, I want to add this language, and the app to automatically update. We would change the data source from document lists into SQL, which would stop us having data retrieval issues because some of the lists are quite long. And we would like to make it compliant to the existing processes that the organization has so that this augments their current processes. And then we would like to optimize the code to increase the performance because this code was done quite quickly.